Hey guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. I hope everyone's having a good time so far. But yeah, kind of just here to chill today. Don't really got much going on, so kind of just gonna be, playing games and chilling. Don't really have any plans for today, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, happy Easter everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. No controls actually. Controls. Let's see. Okay. F and J and D and K. I think that should be good. And oh, hang on. Things should work. Not sure. Find out. So we'll try here. Yep. Okay. Okay. What difficulty am I? Oh, geez, I'm on the. No wonder I'm dying. I'm on the hardest difficulty. Like, what the fuck is it so fast? I haven't even warmed up. There you go. Now let's try this. There you go. Okay, now let's do this. Nah, I prefer A and D rather than Q and E. There you go. Now let's try this. Okay, wrong way. So I want D to be up. Okay, there you go. Been a while since I played this game, really. So yeah, sorry. Kind of just trying to figure out my controls again. So I want D to be high hit. There you go. Now this should work, I hope. There, yep, this should work. One and... Hey, Vintage. How you doing, brother? How's it going? So yeah. I listen to these songs. Yeah, I actually like these songs a lot. How's your day, Brendan? Just happy Easter. Hey, happy Easter, Vintage. Hope you're doing well, brother. Lower the game down slightly, actually, so y'all can hear more. Oh, did not mean to reset the song. There you go. Like I said, happy Easter. This was probably my fault. There were definitely a few years that I thought music was just not a thing for me. Because of this. Sure, okay, I still feel that way sometimes. But this was... It felt like learning how to speak a foreign language in a body that didn't have a mouth. I can't process it all at the same time. It feels like too much information at once. Can't have been easy on her either. Looking back.
You should be sitting up straight, but without stiffness, and should feel comfortable. Don't ever let yourself become tense. Now let's type some more on the home row key. Ready? Go! Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it. All there is
Ba da 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 fuck. Da da fuck. Gag of fingers. Jam the keys.
A quick snap of the finger, and with
Practice. That's all there is to it.
Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam
Jam keys.
a quick snap of the fingers, and with practice, that's all there is to it.
Wah. Wah. My eyes burn. I think I shampooed my eyes earlier. I just came out of the shower and started streaming. Nobody gets it the first time. You're gonna be better. So yeah, this is the thing with the story actually, which is I like. I just need to figure out how to get in the story again. So look, I've never told you this story, but when I was still in college, and yes, I know, haha, make all the jokes you want about how short that was, but anyway, I went to a party, a very under the drinking age, very not supposed to be there, and hey, one of my professors was there and she hands me a beer, so that's weird, right? She wasn't trying to do anything gross, don't worry, this isn't going anywhere bad. It was still, you know, like, pretty bad of her, like, let's be real. The party wasn't even a school event, she wasn't there to be, like, my teacher. I'm guessing she didn't think about it. I mean, this was a grimy underground city party thing. The vibe wasn't not social gathering, it was break things. The fact that I was there at all, saw her there at all, was a total accident. But I think about this all the time. I did not stop thinking about this. That was one of the first moments I felt aware of the fact that you look different to yourself from other people. Because I got into this thing very much an event for adults. To everyone there, I was just another person. But I don't look at myself and see a fully grown person. I just see a stupid kid. I fucking love these songs so much, bro. By the way, there you go. I used to love this thing. Man, what happened? I mean, I know what happened. It's not that complicated. I got tired. But still, what happened? Back then I used to play every day and I didn't care how bad I was. And I mean, wow, I was bad. I did get pretty good at it. Getting good didn't make it any better for me. If anything, I just started getting upset I wasn't getting better faster. I was good, but I wasn't good enough. It wasn't fast enough. So I just gave up on something that made me happy because I wasn't happy just being happy. I don't know if it's a bad thing that I did. I think some days I wish I didn't care about this stuff. Some days I'm glad I do. Da, 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 da. Damn. Bye. Are you gonna get lessons? I'll figure it out. Hey guest. Thanks for the stretch. Okay. How you doing? Oh, I actually needed that stretch. Damn, I'm stiff. I didn't realize how stiff I was until right now. I want to get more flexible, so this helps out as well. I just popped my back as well. Woo. Hey guys, how you doing? And thank you for the stretch. I may have an issue with time management. Okay, not may. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. Hope Minecraft's going well, and happy Easter, by the way. I do have a very bad issue with time management. Given that, you'd think I'd be more forgiving of other people having the same problem. Nope. I'm a real asshole. Full-time, always. I say that I'm that way to protect myself because otherwise things will go badly for me. But I probably could be nicer. I'm glad you're doing I'm glad you're doing well, by the way. Slowly, I'm waiting for you. On and on and on. On and on and on and on. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for you. Check. Boop. But yeah. Any plans for today, guests or anything like that? 7.8 milliseconds. Good to know, actually. Any plans for today and or for the rest of the week? Sorry I'm late. Oh, okay, Mr. Fadon. Alright, cool. Jump right in, alright. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Sucks that you won't be able to get it in time for the Easter thing, but it is what it is, you know? But it's cool that you actually have plans for the week, at least. For me, it's just work and try to stream. I don't really normally have plans, so I kind of just wing it. I do need to make a schedule at some point. I forgot to post that I'm live. Shit. Do that right now. Oops. I need to find a way to where whenever I go live, it automatically tweets it out. Yeah, you have more schedule than I do. All right. All right, empty diary again. All right. I don't know why it's stopping fucking me over completely.
I can't find a new light to guide me back from the dark. Every time I open up this book of mine, I always find it's all lost, it's all gone. No thanks to the endless soup of apathy, perpetually.
1 sec. Oh, okay, that's something. Just navigation. Okay, never mind.
Tearing up the pages of my feelings to nothing, and but now I only
See an empty diary.
throw the notebook to the ground to join the pages from its bounds. Had enough, this feeling stole the passion right out of me. I lay my head into my hands, giving it all that I can. How do I open up and let the words free? It'll take hold and it'll cling tight, but it always slips away. Every time I open up this book of mine, I always find it's all lost, it's all gone. No thanks to the endless soup of apathy, perpetually tearing up the pages of my feelings to nothing, and I can't make it stop. A melody was effortlessly free, but now I only see an empty diary.
Blah. Yeah, B sounds about right for that one. I fucked up a lot on that one, I can tell.
You've got this look in your eye as you talk too much about yourself when I suddenly interrupt. I say, hey, honey, now that's quite enough. I like the way that you're looking when the lights go up. I don't mean to be rude, but I'd assume that we're vibing, and this ain't an environment for that to survive in. So how about we change it for a night on the street? Maybe tell me when you're free, and then hey, let's meet, okay?
I like this one. I forgot about the song.
You and me both.
Oh,
be
shit,
taking
that
it
fast.
slowly, but you're holding me boldly like you're worried I'm cold. See, I'm
Sped
a
up.
little bit scared for how little you've known me. That you seem like you know me, that our feelings are growing. The way you approached me, the minute you told me, the way that you felt was pretty consoling, and I'm embarrassed by how much I felt. But hey, I like this way more than being alone. So check, please. Move the back to the right, the back to the room. Let's go on the side and make a cocoon. Let's be the kind of alive and do the way that they do when there's nothing to do. Sights wait for the pin drop, then left till the won't stop. Watch things in bed on a laptop, just have was shelf looking at you in a tank top. Oh, we just wait till it turns off since we pop up in the city block. Finally bid adieu. But we're happy since we've hit each other like glue in a school box. Who are more when it is up? That's how it is ever since you and me. But me and you and I'm feeling like a fool forever thinking it's too good to be true. When you made my brain pop and it gave me the following thought about how to live better than not. Cause you shoot the one shot that you got. Why wait around forever when there's not to be kicked off? Why wait around forever when there's not to be kicked off? Why wait around forever when there's not to be kicked off? Why wait around forever when there's not to be kicked off?
Sorry, I went quiet there. I kind of locked in on that one. But yeah, anything going on for rest chat today? Is there anyone else here? No matter way, I mean, I'm glad if anyone's here, I'm glad you're here, generally. Like, again, this is an announced stream. Well, technically all my streams are announced, but you know what I mean. I'm just glad to have people here. But thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, I'm glad people come, you know? Like, the fact that I can just go live and at least I know someone's here is really cool to me. Just because, like, again, I'm not trying to like the shit, but like, also just a no-way streamer. I've just started, like, in these past few months. So it's just cool to... Oh god, this is weird. Yeah, it's cool to have people here, just whenever I go live, like, it's cool. Okay, this map. I'm not used to the map change, that's weird. Yeah. I agree. Also, it sucks about the temple. What do you mean you got scammed? Ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I am.
Will no one hear the voice that cries out from my heart? Me within your eyes, me I see inside. Can anyone who perceive and love my truth?
Don't you believe in God. That fucked me over bad. Yep, there you go. That black screen is fucking throwing me off bad. Then I fucking eyes are burning still, Jesus. Sorry about that one. Oh, Jesus. My eyes. I don't know why that black screen throws me off. Yeah, out of curiosity, let's try unbeatable real quick. The hardest difficulty in this game. Yeah, this guys are quick. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, figured how that go. Sounds about right for how that goes. Complete utter failure. Oh, so there's a harder one? Okay, I got it. Distorted is new. I can see how hard this one is now. Yeah, that was faster. I'd say that was faster. Ours, yeah, Cleveland here. Let's try this. Oh god, okay. Your hand to hear me say to the heart. It's out to touch memory. It's out to touch me. I mean, I got farther than I thought it was. I got a lot farther than I thought I was going to for that. Excuse me. Let's see. What's unfair? Yes. Spread the yawn far and wide. Spread it till it reaches all of humanity. Soon, every soul on this blasted rock shall yawn. Starting with you. Well, let's change game actually and go for Slay the Princess, because it's the game I wanted to try. Now that someone's here, might as well try with someone. So we're gonna be trying Slay the Princess now. Wah. Yawn. Yawn more. Game capture, Slay the Princess. Let's see. Transition quick. There you go. Now I'm in the game. Content warning. This is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website www.blacktabbygames.com. These list specific content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering images, effects, as well as parallax effects on the rare occasion, has caused motion sickness in players. It's either these effects cause health issues for you You can disable them in the game's preferences. Well, I will look up this real quick. Full content warnings, if I will read for you. There are rare flashing images in the game. Realistic depiction of mutilation, disembowelment, realistic depiction. If you're against gore, I would avoid this. Huh. Let me make sure this game is fine to stream, because I know people stream, but I don't know if there's mod for that. Let me check. Is Slay the Princess... okay to stream on Twitch? Well, considering another VTuber is live right now playing it, I would say yes. Well, alright. You want to double check? And it's fine, so we... Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have hearts and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, the fact there's narration is cool.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get a reward for doing this? Okay, thanks, tell me what to do. Sweet! I've always wanted to off Monarch. Viva la evolution!
While I appreciate the mental exercise we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock, nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I do.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Killing princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Worry about the
talking
road.
about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
You don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I'll go to the cabin, and I'll talk to her. She's bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. I'm not committing anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not
That's
slay
them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely the blade is your implement. You'll need it. You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Fuck it, let's try it. Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time. With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you collapse on the floor together.
We died together, just like any real love story of the time.
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to
You get a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stabbed to death.
Well, you won't have to worry about that.
Indeed.
The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Okay, this is cool.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear.
This is more than deja vu. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare. In which case,
a casual
one
love
should
story.
be held accountable for what supposedly happened. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to...
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you. She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long.
That's the spirit. Just...
Let's try this. Let's turn around and leave.
And away we go.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yep, I know where I'm going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Leave again. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right.
Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh shit.
What's going on? Where are we? That
Oh, fuck.
son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It's quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It's the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will? No. You cannot go back. Not there. Correct. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something anew. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Oh shit.
And in the basement of that cabin, you're here.
Tab, okay.
Serious? There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. Good. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Alright, fine.
That's great. A warning. Fortunately, we can't
Let's go right in.
be into the blade. You
Take the blade, we're going to the basement, boys. Boys and girls, we're doing this.
don't let. Good. You're still listening to reason.
Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to. Don't you dare. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Relationship? Are you coming on to me? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics, no matter how.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife
Her sharp eyes settle on the. She isn't suggesting what I. She is.
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you? So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Don't just tell her that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. What did I put? There are people who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I think. The fuck do you mean I think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
See what I can
You
do.
walk up to the chains binding the princess to their large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
I can lose an
She
arm.
speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
I could lose an arm just so
If we were
nonchalant.
stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our
Actually,
way
fair.
out. Anything to finally be free.
Fair.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement.
Is someone else here?
You try the door, but it's locked. You're here to slay. Your shouts, and I'll repeat myself once again.
Great.
You make your way back. Easier for her, easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't the knife? Pick it up and cut.
You won't like what happened.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp,
Jesus.
and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Well then.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce
Legit.
gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Also, my
It's like
cursor
she
changes
isn't
so
even
much
bothered
each time.
by it.
Yeah, legit. That's why I was laughing. Let's save. Oh my god, it's like an actual visual novels I play.
Self-voicing disabled.
Cool. I actually know my keys already then.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
First locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward.
Oh,
and
fuck you,
raises the
bitch.
blade.
Fuck you, narrator.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Is there a... Hang on. Warner.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back.
Stop it. Stop. Resist.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Oh, look at my hand. Look at my arm.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost. Her face remains unchanged as she. What? This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark.
See,
and you die.
it would have been fine if you didn't fuck us over, narrator.
Your Honor, you're here to... A warning, she will lie.
Yeah.
Did you...
No, I didn't. Wink.
No, I didn't. Wink, hang on. What'd it say? Yes, yes. Believe a word she says. Just go and take the knife, to skeptic. What you're supposed to. Wink.
Just...
Haha, okay. What if I go in without the
interior of
blade?
the
Oh,
cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat
well then.
and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table. The blade is your...
First the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll... You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. But there was a mirror, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back. I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation. Are you sure? What if she... I don't know. Yes. Turns it against you. She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it. Okay. Normally, yeah, but not about this.
All right.
Wonderful. You do exactly that. Don't worry about it. We have enough. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving up the door to the basement.
Down to the basement.
So her voice.
Is that a visitor I hear?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and look
she looks
eyes with
different.
the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
Different, more
The
chains.
chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she... Should we be worried about... Why would you be worried about her wrist? Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a...
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
So cool.
That's reasonable.
This is really cool. I like
Weapon.
this.
Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me? Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But
So you've already been here.
Ah, shit.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's complicated things. Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Exactly, he gets it. You're moving on. The more I say, the more your success hinges on you having imperfect information. I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
The other chain
I
fall.
don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't
Should I lock
lock
myself
yourself
up?
in chains.
Yes?
We need you
Yes,
ambulatory
should I lock myself
if you're
up?
going to save the world.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue
Your
about
choice,
how
guest.
things work.
Do I lock myself
She's
up or
probably
not?
even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how. I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know.
Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Your choice, guest. Your choice. Oh, wrong thing. My bad. There you go. Excuse me. Okay, cool. It does work for me. Perfect. Hey, Aunt. Hey, Aunt. Well, Aunt, thank you for the beans, although it is Easter. But thanks for coming by. I appreciate ya. The beans, the beans. Though, Aunt, why have you here? Would you do me a favor? Oh, actually, shit. Let me do this real quick. My bad, I just realized that. Hang on. Chato. Over here. Make a decision. Do I possibly get myself locked up in the shackles, or do I not? It is your choice if I possibly get locked up or not. Inspect, got ya.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling.
Thank you for coming
from the
by, by the
far
way.
wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Myself. There you go.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Oh. Oh,
What
God.
is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine.
As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands,
The voices.
snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes?
She's pretty.
Are we stuck here now? Yes.
Become your own jailer. Prison of your mind.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed
Wow.
to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
True.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
You know this was going to happen to me.
No.
So we're both stuck here?
Yep.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
What should we do?
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold
and silent.
and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
Yeah, the fuck?
It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time.
Oh, shit.
And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess. The cabin remains.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's
Yeah,
just how
dust,
things work.
something.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first. A bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger.
Have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Still rude. You continue to wait in silence, and the
There you
cabin
go.
continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
We're making our escape, boys!
Makes sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happens to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't. Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves
knife is gone.
through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues until suddenly there are no walls. And
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Yeah. Except
So
that.
this is the outside world. It's cold.
Shit. No! Damn. You don't get a chance to respond. Something has taken her away. And it's left something else in her stead.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we... Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
The nerd is gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed
True.
to look like?
We don't.
If there's even a her to find then.
You're right.
Brush the mirror.
Begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. It's you. You are alone in that place that is empty. It's quiet in here. You are at the cabin. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is in the entity that dwells in the space between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're the thing I met in space outside the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
She's pretty, guys. I don't care about the hands, she's pretty. Solitary lights. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and existent network. I wish you to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I like the music. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
There. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
So we're alone. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always a princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Or are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'll essentially princess from destroying the world. If I help you, what are you going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and
Okay. Make me forget.
she asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh shit! Oh fuck, okay. And you die. Chapter 1.
You're on a path. You're here to we're not gonna ignore the blade.
Hello?
It's hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell?
Wait, really? You're here to come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy... She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a
How you
lot
doing,
riding
Aunt?
on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she...
See what I can do.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No,
Thank you.
you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains. They're large and heavy. Far too solid for...
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere up. Doubtful. Whoever locked the prince...
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with... If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be
Yeah, we got that line
to attempt
already.
to make your way. Someone else... You make your way to the... Easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
Yep.
Rise.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our...
She barely hesitates
Oh, shit.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the
Hello
determination of a
again.
trapped wolf.
How you doing, TBNR?
As she rips her flesh from her bone.
We're playing
sound
Slay the
comes
Princess.
behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
you came in at a time.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the
I guessed.
ragged,
Yeah.
self-inflicted
Those
wound
pretty
on the
eyes are
princess's
back.
arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack.
We got
Her
that
limb
already.
Falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood. from her
You hear
wounded
T-Banar?
arm
You hear?
dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Yeah, we're playing Slay the Princess.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I already tried that. I died. It is essentially a love story between horror and visual novel. So, exploring this first time blind.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't
Yeah.
just let her escape into the world. No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps
Again?
forward and raises.
See, this is why I didn't bring the knife. I want to avoid
This
this.
isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held, but the princess dodges, stumbling back against
No,
the wall before
I don't
the
want
blade has
this.
a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here.
Resist.
The blade. Move the...
As your body remains frozen,
We both know this.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you
I won't let you do this, narrator.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
This princess is different, too.
stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I like this.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
28 stab wounds.
Inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Yep. 28 stab wounds.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Oh, apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With
Oh, this one was a
last
different
thrust
one.
of the knife,
She's
your legs give
very
out
different than the
beneath
other
you.
princesses we dealt
You
with.
collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink.
She's
down
so
her
pretty, even though she's
blood-spattered
bloody.
cheeks.
I'm in love.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny
Oh,
the
she's
reality
crying.
of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Give her head pats. The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her.
Proceed to the cabin.
My trick. If he doesn't remember what happened.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Oh shit.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our
Beloved.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intention.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you
I love
should
this.
know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination
Wait, the four of us?
attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that
Without
isn't worth
saying saving. I love him. I love him already.
A warning. She will lie. She will...
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the
I
heart.
do.
My passions are too great to be stifled.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
He just likes the sound of his own voice. I do.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. The interior
Oh,
of
the mirror's
cabin
back.
is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with
Alright,
a
take care,
pristine
DNR.
blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to
What are you talking about? This isn't a... You reached, but there was a mirror, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. The door to the basement, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives in a soft voice...
Hello?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the prince. Yes, for everyone's sake,
Just
you're
love
not
it.
in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy My love! We're here to rescue you from your
Unjust foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely
I like this one.
she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Yeah.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Oh God.
I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dash.
Okay, I like this game already.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Agreed.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but we damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Yes, we can.
Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty... What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't... Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up. She didn't care last time. Why
True.
should she care this time?
She didn't care last time.
That's us. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So... If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
She is very beautiful.
She has someone like him telling her what to do. She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
You sure?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything.
Then I
She
didn't end the
is
world.
Innocence itself. Not so sure. No, I can't let you do what? Take over our body and force us to... I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths.
I
If
love
you
this.
Try anything that might harm our dearest... You wouldn't.
I would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if...
Oh shit!
Approach the
We got
princess
just the
and
hand. Cool.
gingerly slide her hand from her
Hell yeah.
bindings. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and
Hugs!
smothers you in
Woohoo!
a joyful embrace. Ugh.
The fuck you mean? Ugh.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of
Love.
on our side?
What do we do now?
Let me guess.
end the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh shit, no one asked me what I want to do either.
That sounds perfect.
Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out as we go.
The princess takes your hand. The
I say
last
as I'm the
hopes of
monster.
The entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Hell
We
yeah.
have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it. Because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
I like this.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door
Fucker.
slams in your
Fuck
face
you.
and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no. Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love.
Yeah,
nonsense.
again, I'm
You
liking
just
this
met
game.
her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I want
I'm
to.
just along for the ride at this point.
Open the door. Let's try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door.
Together.
And the lock clicks, and the door
Fuck yeah!
is open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs.
Knife.
And
Get away from the knife.
The blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before.
You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You're not doing
You're
that.
taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
And I hate you too, narrator.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Let's go.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Woohoo! Romantic haze. Your love will set you free. Ah, it's happening again.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too...
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick,
Aw.
our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a prince.
Aww. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave.
She's
Never
gone.
returns.
Is that a... Yes.
Silence as you race forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Why does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back,
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
hey Cad.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone
How you doing?
and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky.
How you doing, buddy?
And
How you
I
doing, Cat?
yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Fair enough. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I know the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods,
Fair enough.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't. Are you
I'm not doing
serious?
this.
No, you have to do it.
I'll go to the cabin.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, we're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore it. The end of the blade. You take the...
She sounds
Don't let it...
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the... She's so... Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. No.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide...
Thank you. Maybe now we can...
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You?
Note,
Oh, have you...
you know. That seems like a pretty good... Leaving her alive is too risky.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret.
You have to make a...
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of...
Good. I'm glad...
You're making... No. You walk up to the chains...
Doing good, Vintage. How about
princess to
you?
the wall and give them a... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the...
Doubtful.
Well,
She speaks with... We were stuck down here for long. You attempt to...
Yeah, return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make easier for...
I heard the door slam, the knife.
You...
Slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring...
You bastard.
I thought it's an act. I'm not so... Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, the two of you struggle on the ground.
There you go.
You lash out
Nice.
with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body
Trying different
again
things.
and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue.
So I'm
with
playing Slay the
reckless
Princess.
abandon. Forget trying to rescue her. You roll, though every inch of you is in pain. The princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from... We can still turn this... The princess is still chained to the wall. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever... You rush up the stairs and dive. You close the basement. Okay. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off. Your eyelids heavy with
Yeah.
fatigue.
I know you're still there.
It's not like this little door
Oh,
will
shit.
hold for very long anyways.
She sounds terrible.
As she violently
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart. You don't know the kind of...
It doesn't sound.
no.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you jolt away.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet. It isn't all at once.
Ooh, okay.
The paralysis comes in waves. First,
Yeah,
your
I'm down with it.
toes
I'm down
go
in a
numb,
bit.
and then your feet.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold.
So helpless.
She steps closer. One.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't want a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here,
Your lungs stop drawing in breath.
I'd say better luck next time. But we
It can't be.
I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Okay, that was a cool one. The nightmare.
You're here. Oh, she will
I
lie.
don't think it doesn't matter.
Don't trust anyone.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh
plain.
shit.
The smooth. The blade is your.
Oh, it's just an. She's already got an out, hasn't she? And she's.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. So deep breath in.
We should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
You cross over the
Oh,
threshold
yeah.
onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. Her cruel and playful voice.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Come back?
She must have you. You really don't remember, do you?
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them,
Okay.
but you're
I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome
True.
you could have gotten.
Because
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
so many
A
eyes.
smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place?
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it
Bennett, would you like to
certainly
stay on the
isn't
stream and just chill? I mean, watch, because honestly, it's cool having people here. It's nice.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just
I
matter-of-factly
see
describing whatever the
you.
hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here.
Please stop saying that. You're only going
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to fall.
Go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Hi.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
This is cool.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part
This
of
is
your
cool.
being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Heart, lungs, liver,
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
I did want the princess to get me, actually. I was actually hoping the princess would come get me.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience
Oh, shit.
stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Okay, whatever you were doing.
Yeah.
Let's just start doing it. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp.
That's cool.
Liver, nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
That isn't my fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option, right?
Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave. I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Sure, actually. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. Be friends even. Yeah, let's get out of here.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is...
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end fast? Shit.
Fuck you, narrator!
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs
Yeah.
slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone
Fuck yeah.
to torment and oblivion. Lungs, liver, nerves.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow, but we don't. We've already... We can still grab it on the way.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being.
Hell yeah.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles
Narrator is a
punctuate
bitch.
your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortal. Is this real? At least that doesn't justify anything.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. The princess reaches the top of the stairs. Her head twists back in your
Oh
direction,
shit, fuck yeah.
watching you with dead eyes as the way out. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side.
There's no harm in us having a weapon.
All it does is, have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do... Heart, your body seizes violently as... No! I guess I have to... Heart.
There we go.
There you
Back
go.
with me where
Yep,
you
she's
belong.
dead.
I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. Now we can get back to business.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it
Hell
through
yeah.
the door behind you. It vanishes. I guess we're not stabbing her in the... I guess I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
Fuck you, narrator.
Now you open.
There's nothing else for us. The doorknob twists in
A
your
world
hand.
of terror.
revealing the forested path.
It's so beautiful, but it's so cold, too.
Nerves.
Why is it so cold?
She's gone. And is that a... What is that? Can't even...
Gaze into her reflection. And it... You've withered.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Oh, the mass is broken there.
A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And all of me is changing.
What do you think about this
song is
vessel?
filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Oh, okay, so it was a good thing. Weird. Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything makes me like you more, I don't know if that's just now. No, not really. It seems so distant. As soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Do you still not care for what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into
The ad gave you a heart attack, ad.
There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
Let's see. Okay, there you go.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Damn. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path. You're here.
Continue.
We're not gonna
Continue. Enter the basement.
Don't. Good. You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both?
Princess.
Can you imagine being named Princess?
Is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself.
What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Okay, but actually, what?
The princess has. She doesn't know. She's been down here. She knows what she'd do.
Are you looking for the truth or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really. It's not like you'd believe me. Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw it.
You have all the explanation you need.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You don't
and
deserve to be down here.
I promise.
You're making a huge. No. You're doing the right. You walk up to the chain. They're large and heavy. Far too.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe
Doubtful. Whoever.
Maybe there's some. Or if that doesn't work,
She offers the suggestion. If we were stuck down here long and we're tempted, is someone else?
You make your way easier for everyone. Look at the.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
Yep.
Rising in.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know.
She barely as she rips her flesh. Or you won't.
Save the princess.
You cut the blade is her limb. She did know. She's. How is she still smiling?
Thank you. Now let's get out.
No. Wait. Watch me.
Warn her again. Yes, warn her.
Stop that. Your body lunges.
Fuck. It won't let me resist again.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you.
She pounces on you with the same It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claw. You collapse. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict it can't just as much as I'd prefer. Everything goes down.
The witch.
You're on a You're a terror.
If he does brilliant, we need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can. You know, I can. Did I?
Oh, she will.
Don't worry.
The blade is your implement.
Into the
No
basement.
blade. Hope it'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time, and we still died, but we definitely. The door to the weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely
I
penetrate.
want her
the
to
gloom
I want to save her.
only illuminating the edges of an opening below. The air smells of dirt. Her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs.
I'm not nasty.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little.
She must have you. She seems. You look. Do you? You need. Fine.
I'm
You're the
fine.
boss.
You're the boss.
Thank you. You descend the basement step. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
She's huddled.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. Call it deductive. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste. I'm just glad we could put. Is it or behind? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you. Let's chat her up a bit. Don't talk to her. You're just going.
Well, I seem to.
Let's see.
You came to me with empty hands last time, too. But that didn't mean you hadn't been plotting something nasty all.
But we didn't plot anything. We just made an informed. I think you're both making perfectly valid points. Sure, we didn't plot anything, but it's easy to see how she might think we did.
Oh, of course. Thanks.
The princess grins as the chains. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. A woman after my own heart, really.
Fuck yeah.
She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't if you're sorry, then let me out. The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am. That binding I shed is just a symbol of the crueler magic at work.
Yeah, I thought. I'm locked.
If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone. And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them? But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. You won't be fine, because destruction is in her. Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Number one, I'm gonna leave with her.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one caution. She never breaks eye contact. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who are talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted.
I mean,
I don't know
you
how many
fucked
more
us over,
warnings I have
narrator.
to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous.
Okay. So like one word about opportunist. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent to the basement. Princess falls on your heels, even a little closer than you'd like.
I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I
Cad.
think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
Cad, you mind getting that?
No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself.
Thank you.
But princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time, isn't that a relief? You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proud. What did you just? I think we know what. You feel something dig into your shoulder. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs. Your body and the princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are. Wait, why won't we be getting? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. It's what I would have done if you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done. Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have... And then you'd say something like... And then you would have done it and we would... It's just one problem. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have got... Ugh, you're right, aren't you?
Yep.
I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but the princess's body Ho ho ho! She's as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that...
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment.
Funny, okay.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. Look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of I wasn't feeling much of anything. But now I feel...
Hold. There we go again.
She's gone. Where did she go? Is that a...
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, you better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that...
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. Remains. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet again. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There are trees and stars. There are people. I think, at least, there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous heart. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back there, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
How many more vessels do I need?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path. You're here to... Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Please tell me what to
Make
do.
your way up the short path. We're not going to go... Ignore him.
Proceed into the cabin.
The blade
Enter the basement.
is... Don't let it fool you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down
I'm gonna check
here.
in on you.
I was starting...
You walk down the stairs. I am beg...
Okay.
What's your
Oh,
name?
She paused.
you can...
She doesn't know. She knows.
Are you look...
I don't believe you're dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
That's...
Did they tell you...
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me.
Thank you.
Their laugh
I'm guessing...
made down.
Yep, okay.
Your shouts and plea. I'll repeat myself. You try the door. Okay. There's no going back.
You've
The princess pushes away, wounded.
made...
I thought to don't waver now. Your forget. So your nerves are Are you serious? Her shining. We can only hope.
After all this time alone.
This is the end. You're here.
The beast.
She will lie. Does a cat lie to a corner? But she could. That's it. The interior of the blade. I guess she's impatient. The last step. The jungle is pressing in on us.
Okay, we're
You
here.
see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away. Remember, she is. You're not. Doesn't matter what she is.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling.
Yes, shifting. She's getting ready. There's a shift in the humid air, and she is too cold. Unfortunately for you, you are in a dark, the liquid,
When I
Oh,
killed
shit.
you, I tried...
the flesh.
But you...
Gravity.
And I... I acted on my will, fledgling. Every creature... That...
It's been quiet, hasn't it?
I guess I don't. This place is cold.
Poor girl. Yeah, I just gonna skip that one.
She's gone. And is that a...
It's okay. You're going to be okay.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right...
It's not the end. Whoever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. I'd like to be some...
You just see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, you see a faint veiled shadows beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
Hello, narrator. Ah, lovely. Let's see. And then another crack forms, another turning to mere jagged shards, broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me. A
Is this
construct.
place?
It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore. We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I looked away or stop asking questions? Are you a part of me or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
To everything you've done to us. Not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
So you do know about the looping. So many times I've met you, you denied it. Even possibly, why did you lie to me?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Whenever I tried getting answers out of you before, been absolutely impenetrable. Why are you suddenly being so open?
Her nature is to become what others perceive her to be. If you actually knew what she was, if you knew her capabilities, a single intrusive thought could have instantly ended the entire world.
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
Am I not a living being?
You never were. You are the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. For a time, this construct could help you approximate being alive, confining your mind to a single...
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As a final fragment glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of the thing, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
I really love this music as well. She is very pretty, but dude, this music. Just want to appreciate that for a moment. I'm sorry, I love music so much. Like, I've mentioned to friends before that my passion is creation. I stream as a passion because I love creating. I love bringing things to people. And I appreciate what other people make as well. This music is very beautiful. The art is beautiful. Like, all of this is really well made.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear a conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
I can agree with that. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Yes.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is all this falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
There's so many stories left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Be right back, chat. 1 second. I'll let y'all listen to the music. Oh, I didn't mute. Shit. I didn't even save. I just did a full playthrough. Sorry about that, by the way, chat. I had to get the phone and help my dad real quick. Alright. Where were we? Alright. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten me, you are deserving. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks
Oh, shit.
and slinks in shadows. Within, you are tightly bound and choke on heavy air as acid burns its way. But even when dissolved, you gifted me a life. Perhaps it was fear that drove you, but the outcome of an act matters more than its. A world without sustenance is a world without relationships. And it is our relationships that give us form and substance.
You speak about life and death and change stagnation. That isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
This has always been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again and again. We don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole reality into the picture.
We are the whole of reality.
Your love ray drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
We're not the whole reality. Why won't you see me the way I see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine? To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Bound for eternity, we saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
This doesn't have to be so big. You come back to my level. You come back to me.
Why would I stoop to your level when I'm offering you essential to mine? It's so peaceful here. Beautiful. Eternal. But ever-changing. You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent? Nothing is immutable. Everything, there is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what... What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
There we go. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Okay. You have no idea how it is good to hear you.
After all the times you told me that mirror was going to kill me, I'm genuinely surprised you missed me. But we don't have to get into all that. I'm here now. That's what matters. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence.
Fuck yeah.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Let's do this. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh, fuck. Holy fuck. This is cool.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all... Do you need me to...
I like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just you and me? Anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I see. I don't know how I feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us.
Let's go.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
No blade.
The stairs. Do you remember?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't...
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yep.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
I like that. It's good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
The first time we met, I cut your throat open. If anyone should be apologizing for anything, it should be me. You were only trying to help.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Which princess are you? You look like the time we first met, but is it really you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real, but I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
None of this was really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be her, if that's what you're asking. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the shifting mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that?
All right.
And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through the cabin door with just you and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
You lead the princess, and the princess follows. Together, you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend. A comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in the silence, an electricity, anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on cabin door. You can see the tension seize her. She's unsure of herself, and for the first time in her long and short existence, she has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. Then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her in confident steps.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there.
Nor do
Not
I.
that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
We'll do it together. I love you.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Let's go. What happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. That was a very beautiful game. Very, very beautiful. I liked it a lot. I don't know, it's not much. It's not many times where I can just reflect on a game like this. I think the last two times I had that was What Remains of Edith Finch and another game. And there it is. It was let me find a Steam. I have it. Before Your Eyes. What Remains of Edith Finch and Before Your Eyes were the two last games I had like this where I could reflect. Games that meant something to me. I truly enjoyed this one. It was an amazing game. I liked it. Simple yet vast. Simple yet vast. Finished the game. The good ending doesn't count. Our song. The Princess, The World Ender, Oblivion, I Don't Like Small Talk, The Shifting Mountain Movement 1 wasn't always that easy. Shifting Mountain Movement 2, I Want to Watch It Happen, Shifting Mountain Movement 3, 4, and 5, It's in Our Nature, I'm So Much More Than You, The Long Quiet Transformation Unknown Together. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for a specially playlist just for you. If you'd like to hide the UI, you can screenshot it, hide the UI by pressing H. And now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab, and full clues that will help you undiscovered vessels interactions. Happy hunting. So this is the songs that made for me out of their entire playlist song. Okay. Then I'll do it the right way, the way I should. Add to playlist, new playlist, and I'm gonna make this playlist right now, live on stream. Princess, World Ender, Oblivion, I don't like small talk. Where's that one at? So apparently I didn't get the good end, but I got, honestly, the end I got was the good end for me. I don't know. To me, it felt like the right ending. The shifting mountain movement 1. It was always that easy. I'm doing this, sorry, I'm doing this live. I'm making the actual playlist that it gives me. Yeah, it was always that easy. Movement 2. I want to watch it happen. Where's that one? Where's that one at? There it is. Three, four, five. Yeah, 3, 4. Okay, that's 3. That is later, but yeah. Main menu. Memories, there you go. So there's the tower, the specter, the stranger, the adversary. Always leave a means of an easy egress. Get her to break her own chains. We've had the damsel, the nightmare, the prisoner, the razor. First one. I thought you said she wasn't armed. Find the beast, find the witch. Spaces in between. I haven't gotten that one. The end of everything. Finish the game. Finish the game. Find your freedom as gods forever. Find your freedom as gods forever. The end is never the end is never the end. Be equal in combat. Die pathetically to brace a prisoner. So even in each one, there's stuff that we haven't seen. The razor, I didn't do. Actually, I got her, but I just died immediately, I'm pretty sure. The beast. The witch. See, I tried doing that and I fucked up, it looks like. The prisoner. The damsel. Well, it looks like I got the good end with her. Cause, yeah. So there's so many more vessels. Cool. That was a very good game. I genuinely loved it. Yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah. I don't really have words right now. It's weird. Like, it's just a game that I genuinely enjoyed. If that makes sense. Well, for now, let's just announce and we'll keep going. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. All right. In that case, never mind. Person's busy, so I'll play that another time. I'll play that later off stream. For now, we'll just raid, cause yeah, it was a good. I think this was a good stream. I'll keep going, but I don't really have much stuff to say right now. This was a good stream. I enjoyed it. So we'll raid. Thank you all for coming. I genuinely appreciate you all for being here. I've always enjoyed whenever everyone comes here, and yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Alright. Later, guys. Hope to see you on next stream. Bye-bye.